What's up, YouTube? It ain't easy being on the camera, but I haven't really had a YouTube channel in a while. This is my second round of going back into it, and I'm looking to grow as a content creator. And I'm really trying to get out of the 9-to-5 hustle because I'm just like feeling burned out. But I know there's a lot of people also going through the same exact thing I'm going through. And I just want to tell you, don't quit your job. Life's not a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live in Austin, Texas, and like the cost of living is like super high. Like, you can barely afford to have your own place and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, working 2 jobs, I'm a teacher full-time, and part-time I work at a gym. And I'm just looking to basically like grow, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to basically have my own business and just get out of the 9-to-5 grind because like it's just really, really stressful. And I noticed like with all the pressure that comes with teaching, it's rewarding, yes, but it also, I don't know how to say it, but like it's kind of like, at least for me, like there's not a lot of recognition for the amount of work that I do. And I'm just looking to basically branch away from that type of environment, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to give something to people that's valuable, like information, be able to let them know as I'm climbing up the ladder with YouTube, how to, gain subscribers, how to become successful, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not at that level yet, but I'm trying to work towards that level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just really like on my grind right now. Like, I'm really nervous about being in the camera. I always got worried about people judging me. You know what I'm saying? Just all that other stuff, man. And here I am now. Like, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm ready to just face the music and not be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And I feel pretty good that I'm able to like have the confidence to get on the camera because I know a lot of people we're still are kind of in that mentality like people are gonna judge me, people are gonna think of me some type of way. But I know this is the only way that I'm going to basically get to the goal I'm trying to get to, so I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Just one thing I want to address with overall, it's very important to always just be on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's always important, no matter how hard things are, and no matter how hard things seem like they're not going to, elevate. It's a never ending process. Like, you always have to keep like just pushing forward. Like, there's times I feel like I want to give up because I don't see the progression in where I'm trying to reach. But I know that if I stop going and moving forward, the world's gonna still keep moving while I'm stagnant. So I have no choice but to keep on moving on the hamster wheel, aka the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the world's like the wheel, and you're like the hamster. You gotta roll with the globe spinning, and that's basically what I'm doing right now, man. And so for people out there that are saying, I don't want to work this, 9-to-5, or I don't want to do this type of job, like, all I gotta say is like, just stick with it until you can find something that you really enjoy. Like, I really wanted to do something else with my career. Like, I didn't really go into teaching or want to do that specifically, but I couldn't really find anything else really to do after graduating college. And I just found it really difficult to like basically find a good paying job, you know what I'm saying? So when I graduated from college, it was back in during the pandemic era, so like 2021. I was out of work for like 6 months until I found something finally, you know what I'm saying? So like, I graduated in December of 2021, and I didn't even find work until May. So like, in between that time, all I was doing was this like ride share, DoorDash, Uber Eats kind of thing. And I remember thinking to myself, like, dang, it, this is hard. Like, I thought as soon as I graduated from college and, got my stuff in order, I would be able to find, my a job that would get me where I want to be at, right after college. But then I started to really think to myself, like, man, like there's people out here that, are probably in the same boat as me, or, there's people that I know that like might not be in my position that, probably got jobs right after I graduated. And to me, that just felt really like, a little, upset, because it's like, well, how did they get it? So how did they get that job? And, I'm here, just like trying to be in that position, you know what I'm saying? But even though I kind of had, doubts and never thought I was going to find work, it let me kind of be humble. Like, dang, like if I didn't have work at all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be able to afford the things that I currently have, you know what I'm saying? So those 6 months where I had no work at all, even if it wasn't like, a lot of money that I was making, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I was still, happy to like, find work, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you are one of those people that cannot find the job that you want, or you're just feeling like giving up, I would say continue to do what you're doing and just look for something else in the meantime while you're still, going through what you're going through right now with your current job position. My pathway was communications. That was like my degree where I specialized in, and I actually wanted to do communication. I want to be like a communications coordinator, you know what I'm saying? Or I wanted to do like stuff to do with like public relations. But a lot of the jobs I was finding were rejecting me and everything like that, and it just wasn't working out. And a lot of the jobs I was finding on Indeed were just like scammy. So like it ended up being like sales jobs. I wouldn't find out till after I arrived at an interview what they would be doing. And so I just ran across that pitfall. But I just think that with the knowledge that I'm able to bring to the table, on my experience with the job market, I want to kind of give some insight to other people that are probably in my shoes right now, thinking about giving up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like there's times I want to give up, too. Like, like I feel it. Like I want to, I want to just stop, but I'm just pushing through, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a friend that, I would tell, like, hey man, like it's so hard to find work out here, blah, blah. I've been looking for, several months, and it's the same old, stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, but we are not looking to take you at this time. We've gone with another candidate, but if you want to apply, reach us again in the future type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And every time I tell him that, he'd be like, oh, we'll just keep pushing forward, just, keep, like you're doing something wrong, blah, blah. Or he made it out to be like, oh, it's my fault kind of thing. But to be honest, like I had the best resume and all the things that I needed to have to be able to qualify for that job. It was entry level stuff I was applying for. I wasn't just applying for things that were like, on the senior level, for like 5-10 plus years type stuff. I was applying for literally out the door from college type jobs, and I was still getting rejected. So I already know how hard the job market is. I already know how difficult it is to basically find work. And when you're in a position to where you have no income or no money, and you are in need of like a job or a way to take care of yourself, everyone around you starts to doubt you and say like, man, you're not doing enough, you're not working hard enough, you're lazy, you're a bum, you know what I'm saying? And that's not true. Like I was never none of those things. I was just having a lot of trouble finding what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the jobs just weren't wanting, they were wanting more experience, or it was just very competitive. Like I'm in a very competitive city, you know what I'm saying? Austin, Texas is, they want to say Austin's like, the city to find, employment easy, but that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like you got everybody coming from California up into the city, and it's like, how are you going to compete with that? You know what I'm saying? When they have all this experience, where they're living, that's probably, not probably, it is like 10 times way more expensive there than it is, you know, here. So then they inflate all the cost of living up here, and then all the tech jobs get taken, and all the areas of employment are oversaturated with everybody coming from California. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at this as like, oh, this is the spot to like grow and advance. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not a matter of lazy. It's a matter of, you know, opportunity. Because like I'm a hard worker. Like I work 2 jobs, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing to put in the work. It's just sometimes I get kind of like I hit a block where I think I'm going to make headway on something, but then I get scatterbrained because there's so much information being thrown at me at once, and I'm trying to figure out, oh, do I take this route, or do I take that route, or do I take this route? And I don't know which route to take, and then I try to execute it, and I end up running across catch-22s, all kinds of like curveballs and stuff. But I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm not trying to say that, like, you know, we all can't do better. We all can, you know what I'm saying? We all can do better, and we all should strive to do better. But in an economy where the job market is just oversaturated and it's just very highly competitive, I mean, what other options do you really have? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, you know, go with the best options that you got. And I would say to those people right now that are working a job that they don't really enjoy, or a job that like they think is like not, you know, the best, you know, at the moment, don't quit. Like, stick with it. That's the main thing. Like, it's hard right now, and I hate having to say it, because like I'm literally going through the same thing y'all are going through right now. Like, I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to have multiple streams of income, because like I don't really want to live average. Like, I'm trying to, you know, level up. You know, cost of living is very expensive. I'm just basically trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, you know, struggle, you know, and having to live paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not me. Like, I want to be able to go on vacations. I want to be able to do things for myself. You know, I want to be able to be my own boss. Like, that's the goals I'm after, man. You know what I'm saying? And so if y'all are like me and y'all are after those goals, like, I suggest that like you just stick with whatever it is you're trying to do, and really own in on your passions and what you want to develop outside of the workplace that can really get you to the next level outside of the work that you're currently doing at that job. Because that's really what I'm doing right now. And I want to emphasize that, like, doing YouTube for the first, like I said in the beginning, I had a channel back in 2022, but I only did like 2 videos, and I was very discouraged because like I just wasn't getting a lot of traction. So like I gave up. But I'm really like trying to like stick through this, because this is like my last resort if I'm really trying to become successful and reach the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all understand that. And I want to kind of leave that for another video that I'm going to do, because I really want to emphasize just, you know, content struggles. You know what I'm saying? I want to emphasize that on a separate video. Like, I don't really want to make this the whole like video. The main video I wanted to point out for this topic is not to quit your job and not to give up, because life's not a joke, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are like one bill away from like getting evicted. You know what I'm saying? And that's a scary reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to be evicted at all. Like, my grandmother, when I was born, when I was like, I wasn't even 1 year old yet, but I remember her telling us a story, me and my mom, when I was older and stuff like that. My mom was still, you know, she was like, you know, late teens, probably in her early 20s when she had me. And as an older guy or whatever, or older boy, you know what I'm saying, I remember my grandma telling me for my mom, and my mom telling me the same story about like, oh, you know, my grandma got an eviction, and, you know, they literally had to put all our stuff outside. I was in a carriage, and they literally had to put the carriage outside with me in it. and it was just really, really embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? And it was just traumatizing for them and stuff like that. And I just thought to myself when I heard that story, like, man, like, I don't ever want to have to go through that. Like, that's scary, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something I ever want to experience. And I don't want none of y'all to experience that as well. Like, I want everybody as well as me to succeed. Like, we're in this together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, you know, reach the next level, and I hope, you know, y'all reach the next level too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for the games, but that's just a personal experience that I've witnessed. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to ever have to worry about when my bill's gonna get paid, when I'm gonna have to pay a car note, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's stuff I don't really want to have to deal with, like, and that's why, like, I'm doing this on the side while I'm working the job I'm working. And I want to mention, like, I enjoy, you know, working at the gym. It's kept me in shape. It's kept me, you know, active. I've been pretty much like working out like consistently for over a year, like, well, since 2023 at least, you know what I'm saying? So over a year and a half, I've been consistently working out and just building myself up, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's really, you know, it's really done a number on me in a good way. All I really want is just to share my experience and whatever it is that I have of knowledge to anybody that's willing to listen, because, like, I'm not trying to grow for me. I'm trying to grow for everybody, including me. It's not easy, but I do believe that it's possible. And that's why, like, I'm willing to, like, take a chance and do this. Hopefully, y'all know what I'm saying and it sinks through if you're feeling a type of way. If things are hard right now, like I've said a million times, like, just hang in there. I don't really like to tell people, like, hang in there, it's gonna be okay, because that's, like, so general. But, you know, like, I've gone through that same position, and I didn't really like being told that, because that's everybody's same thing that they say is like, oh, don't worry about it, everything's gonna be okay. But here I am, like, months and months and months trying to, you know, find, you know, solutions to certain things, and, like, I'm still at it. Like, it hasn't happened yet. So when you have those crucial points in your life, you know, you just have to keep reminding yourself, you know, on top of the work, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had the answer, I would do more than just say, oh, it's okay, you know, like, it'll get better, obviously. But, you know, I'm still trying to figure out that answer right now, you know. But yeah, life is not a joke. Definitely don't quit your job if you're feeling like, you know, things are difficult. Still work, still pay your bills, do everything you need to do. Like, don't ever think, oh, I'm gonna quit my job to own a business or do this and that and the third, but you have no plan set out. Like, don't ever do that. Like, definitely have a plan before you know, like, quit your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, always have a backup plan. Always be prepared. Always have a plan in motion. Always, because you never know. Like, you don't ever want to be in a situation where you're broke or you're down bad because you made one stupid decision. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be really, really, like, smart about it. Hopefully this is helpful. I hope everybody learns from the video that I made, and I hope this can reach a wide portion of YouTube. And I hope y'all can share this and subscribe to my channel. I'm just really trying to level up and just, you know, make a difference, because, like, whatever I gain, I'm gonna give back. Like, I want to basically be of influence to those who struggled when I was in this position. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna give back 100-fold. I'm gonna keep posting videos. This is not the final one. I'm gonna keep posting videos. Just stick around for more content. That's all I can say. I'm about to get out because I gotta eat dinner. But y'all have a good afternoon, and see you on the next video. Peace out.